Jimmy here ran into the Doc of Rock, Doug Podell, man, the man behind the night. Tell me a little bit about tonight's night for Tom Wright, correct?
Yes, it is. And Russ Gibb called me around New Year's Day and told me that his good friend, who was the manager of the Grande, but also the manager of the Who, had a couple of strokes. And his health, was deteriorating, and his finances as well. And could we put a benefit together to help him? And we set out to work to do that because when Russ Gibb asks something, you do.
That's right. right.
And I was actually very honored that he asked me to help him with this. I mean, we've done a number of benefits over the years now for people from the Grande era.
Right.
But the more I found out about Tom Wright, the more incredible I found out what an incredible person he was.
What did you find out? Just maybe one little thing that you didn't know about. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he was the manager of the Who, but more importantly, he went over to study art in London.
Okay.
And he took with him his American record collection. Now, this would have been 1964 and 5.
Right.
And those bands like the Yardbirds and the Who and Spencer Davis all gravitated to his record collection and started covering songs like Bald Headed Woman was the B-side of some blues song that Tom Wright took there, and there was a jukebox at a club, and all these artists and bands and Pete Townsend would all come to this club and listen to Tom's records, and this is where they started recording these songs and bringing them back to America on vinyl.
Wow.
It's an amazing
and if it wasn't for
story.
Tom, it's a little cog.
I mean, I really call Tom the spark to the match that lit it all.
Wow.
Russ put it to me this way. He was the money of the Grande, but Tom was the music.
Right.
And what Tom did was fuse the Who with the MC5. Cream with Scott Morgan and the Rationals.
Right.
Savoy Brown with SRC. And he was combining these English bands with the local bands, and it set off a nuclear explosion here in the Motor City, of which we are still feeling the effects of today.
Absolutely. Now, I got to say, a lot of people came to the cause tonight. We had Ted Nugent signing guitars, autographs,
Kid Rock, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, but here's a good one for you. Jeff Tate from Queensryche called me and said, I know of Tom Wright's legacy, because he was a photographer as well.
Right.
And he said that, he wanted to donate something. So not only were there Grande bands that were interested in helping out, but also some of the newer bands today. And then what we did with the groups that are playing tonight is fuse what I considered to be Grande-type bands that would have played back in the day.
Right.
White Shag, The Beggars, Vinny and Sponge, Critical Bill.
Right.
Those are the types of bands that I think would have been headliners at the Grande back in the day.
You're right.
So we're kind of putting two worlds together.
Awesome, man. Now, after the benefit tonight, can anybody be still involved? Still taking donations and stuff?
There is a GoFundMe that's on Facebook and online. And it's Tom Wright GoFundMe, and we've already raised $5,000 on that alone in the last month. And anytime anybody can go on there and just donate through PayPal.
Cool. Once again, the Doc of Rock right here, 94.7. Make sure you're listening to the guy all the time. Thanks, man, so much, man. I know you're busy tonight, and I know you got to get to some MCing.
Yeah, all right.
Once again, over here at Diesel Concert Lounge tonight, the Tom Wright benefit. It's a great benefit tonight. If you get the opportunity, make sure you're donating. Just go on the GoFundMe. Check it out, Tom Wright. Let's go check out some music. You're watching Buzz TV Detroit on channel 313.tv and After Hours Network production.